Hello, everybody. My name is Fireside Fables, and this is Ryan Wall.
The Ryan Wall podcast.
And this is the Ryan Wall podcast.
I wanted to jump
Is
in.
one or the other copyrighted so you can sue yourself? Is there a way to...
Oh, there's got to be some legal.
Also, make sure you're unmuted.
Yeah,
I think everybody is. I wasn't earlier, so...
We're good. We're good. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for listening. This is actually the other way. So clever. But today, before we started, I wanted to talk a little bit about stories. Because I've been really thinking about stories and like where this story is going and what things I enjoy about stories. So I'm curious as what kinds of stories do you guys like to read or listen to or watch? And this question isn't about like sci-fi or fantasy or whatever. It's more about like what are the sort of themes that you like? What are the sorts of characters that you like? Yeah, and that you connect to. What's that sort of thing? Do you like happy endings? Do you like tragedies, or do you like sort of the realistic, some good, some bad? I mean, I guess in real life, you have all the different types of endings as well. So a happy ending isn't necessarily false. So yeah, I'm just curious as to what y'all think. What are some of those stories that, or maybe even just examples of some stories that you've really liked?
Well, I mean, I don't know if I have a clear-cut answer on this, other than that the last few movies that I've watched and I really enjoyed were Coach Carter.
Okay.
And, well, last night I watched Good Will Hunting, which is also a really good one. So, I mean, thinking about what those movies represent, I mean, Good Will Hunting, you had, what's the guy's name? Will Hunting, obviously. You know, how he's from just a rough neighborhood, but is this genius, and just needs, like, mentors to help him to get out of there.
Okay.
And then you have Coach Carter, where, well, Coach Carter is the main character, but he helps these ghetto kids, you know, find purpose, not just in basketball, but, you know, with just having hope as well in life, right? So, I don't know. I think hope is always a big part of a story. I think there needs to be some kind of like aspect of redemption, or you know, a change. Something changing.
Yeah.
For the better.
Okay. Have you ever watched Ted Lasso?
Only YouTube shorts and stuff, so I know rough outlines.
If you like sort of like sports coaching movies, stuff like that, that's a really good show. Really good characters, and I've really enjoyed Ted Lasso when I was watching it, because it's very much about a guy. The premise is funny. He's a guy who goes to coach a football team in Europe, meaning it's what we would call a soccer team.
Yeah.
But he has never played soccer, so he doesn't know how the game works or anything.
Yeah. And that's where the comedy part comes in.
That's where the comedy
much more comedic than Coach Carter. Coach Carter's not very comedic.
But it's really dramatic as well.
Yeah.
Like there's he's building relationships with the players, and he's more of a mentor than necessarily a coach, which is really interesting, and I really, really liked it.
Yeah, I think hope and redemption arcs are big parts of stories for me.
Sounds good. Anyone else?
I like overcoming adversity. Which is pretty much any sort of movie.
Yeah. Do you like more large scale or small scale sort of adversity?
Probably depends.
Fair enough.
Both.
Yeah, you wouldn't have a story if there wasn't adversity, right?
Yeah.
Maybe a kid's book. C-Spot Run.
Are you telling me kids' books don't even have adversary?
C-Spot Run?
I don't know if that is what that is.
It's a book about a dog that runs.
That's it?
Yep.
Challenge is running.
It's more about like learning how words work.
That's fair.
But okay, what
I know, like Aladdin is one of my favorite Disney movies, and so this kid who isn't seen as a good kid, and he steals because he's not seen as a good kid, and he's got to make a world for himself, and then everything is kind of given to him, and all of a sudden he has everything, and and he's got to be taken down a peg or two, and he becomes the hero. And I don't know, I kind of like those types of movies.
Okay, yeah, Aladdin's good.
Sounds
good music and stuff too.
Sounds almost like movies that have a misunderstood character who also misunderstands himself, who then learns about themselves and being themselves becomes accepted.
Yeah.
I
mean, Good Will Hunting. I mean, that I just watched it, so it's pretty fresh. But I mean, that's exactly what he's going through there too. So.
I would say one thing that I don't like in stories is kind of this more modern thing of like the flaw of the characters that they didn't believe in themselves enough, and they just needed to learn that actually they were amazing the whole time. That drives me bonkers. I hate that.
Yeah, well, cliche.
And to be clear, I was clarifying what they were saying, not saying my own opinion.
Sure.
Okay.
What's your opinion, Chase?
That's what we want to know.
Yeah.
Oh, I got opinions. I got opinions for miles.
Oh, great.
Let's see. Story, heart of story, characters. I've got a pretty broad engagement. For me, it's I do like realism, but I like realism that's actually realistic, based on real philosophy, real theology. So like, you take, for example, a realistic story that takes like evolutionary, like atheism and these sorts of things as its base. It becomes this cruel, horrible story where everybody's despondent in the end, and they say it's realistic. And it's like, on the one hand, it is realism, but it's realism based on a horrible philosophy.
I getcha. Yeah.
Versus realism based on a good philosophy or a good theology, like Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings is written by a Catholic man, and it's not written as an allegory or anything. It's written as history, but which is kind of what we would dub as realism in a way now.
Yeah.
But it is realism based on reality of a spirituality too. And so I really like stories that are realistic, but realistic to the actual state of reality, which includes spirituality. We're not absent or devoid of it.
Yeah.
And it's also really weird to me to remove spirituality and things like that from story, because what purpose does story serve the physical body or people?
Yeah.
It's almost an entirely spiritual food. So
yeah. My favorite podcast, other than this one, is Stories Are Soul Food. And that's the whole idea.
Oh, you're going to have to say that slower and better enunciated.
Stories are soul food.
Ah.
It's so good. It's so good. That's awesome. Yeah, I remember watching a movie with my family many years ago. I think it was called Alice or something. But it's about this this girl that gets drugs in her system, and it unlocks, quote unquote, the 100% of her brain, because it uses that nonsense thing about you only use 10%.
Lucy.
Oh, Lucy. Yeah. And
yeah, because we don't, use our
really
whole
familiar.
brain.
yeah. I couldn't. It's a female name,
That's
a short
with
female
Scarlett
name.
Johansson, right?
I think so.
I
Yeah.
hated that movie.
Yeah, I ended up hating
terrible.
it as well. But a big part of why I hated it was the ending is like, as she's transcending the limits of humanity, and she basically becomes a robot, and she's like, this is the new stage of evolution. And it's like, this is stupid. It's just garbage.
So bad.
Aspects of it are interesting, but just where they went with it is like, okay.
Yeah.
Now, and I mean, like, on the one hand, I can see where people try to tell story with their philosophy, but there's a reason why certain stories do last and other stories don't last, right? Like, if your story at the end of it makes somebody feel bad and sad, not very many people want to re-engage with that, because it's like, I'm going to go and unlock a feeling. Oh, look, I unlocked despondency and depression.
Yeah.
It's like, that might be fun for a season, because sometimes you need time to help grieve.
Yeah.
But if your entire philosophy is based around there is no purpose, then why are you trying to convince me of it? There's no point.
Yeah.
Like, just let me be happy. Thank you. I will pursue my own, philosophy that I understand is true, which is, happiness.
Yeah. At its core. Yeah. At its base.
Which isn't actually it, but I'm not going to get overly religious.
I mean, sure. It's joy.
I don't know Joy. Who is she?
Lovely.
Yeah,
lady.
let's move on.
John, what do you think? Any thoughts?
I like morally gray storylines.
Okay.
No.
Couldn't tell that at all.
You do such a good job with Shadowthorn.
There's not a right or wrong. It's just two bad choices, and you have to make the best of
you have an example for a movie?
Yeah, like you could either can't think of something specific off the spot, but
Well, you're. What about like Green Arrow?
Green
like,
Arrow
show?
I like a lot because it's like he doesn't know if he's gonna kill people, and then he goes back to not killing, then back to killing, and it's like, is it better just to down them and end them so they don't hurt anyone else, or is it better to
Is that
give
his
them
place?
a second chance at life?
Like somebody who's actually trying to figure out what they're doing.
Yeah, well,
Someone who's seeking truth.
Yeah.
Or seeking what is good, but just is. With it being gray, it's hard to see what is good.
I also like the Daredevil for that too. 'Cause he struggles a lot with the interplay of
Yeah,
do I do
being
what's right,
yeah,
and,
being a
like,
lawyer.
help people, or do I not? Like,
I like that.
I
too,
like
yeah.
moral conflict.
Uh,
And typically, you're put in a spot where it's like, oh, I can save this person or this person, but I can't do both. And
It's a troll train card. Like, do I kill one person that I know?
Oh,
or
the trolley problem? Yeah.
Trolley problem, that's what it's called, yeah.
Yeah.
Or 7 people I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
kind of like Deadpool too.
Deadpool's insane.
I don't think Deadpool's confused about what's good or evil. I think he just purely knows, yeah, this is messed up, and I'm going to do it.
He tries to do the thing that he like tried to be an X-Man, and then he's like,
Yeah, kind of.
you know, people said this was the right thing, but it's stupid. Plus, he's funny.
He is funny. He's a strange character. Awesome. We got all sorts of different ideas here. That's great. Okay, but let's enter our own story for a moment. Our own story of stories. Nope. Of what are we doing? 7 dooms for Sandpoint.
The other podcast.
Oh my gosh, that's so embarrassing.
Don't worry, you have 9 hours of sleep. We should be fine.
Yeah. Oh, it's been a wild week. Anyways, when we last left our heroes, you had found this hole in the wall that turned out to be a tunnel in the wall, which you traveled down for hours. 4 hours, as a matter of fact.
4 hours.
4 hours.
44 hours.
There was a slight pause in the middle of it where
Murder
Shadowthorn found a couple more of the Darrows and skewered them.
Yeah, by himself. It was
By himself,
like, no
he's
problem.
like-
Did you crit on them? Like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, and I was like, you know what? That's good enough. You can just defeat them.
Yeah.
But then you traveled along. You found the end of the tunnel. You found that there was a tripwire trap that would set off an alarm. Shadowthorn deftly disabled it and collected all the pieces so he can set it up himself. And you opened up a kind of sliding stone setup and
right.
found yourself not. I misspoke. You don't find yourself in a basement. You find yourself next to in a short hallway with another what looks like hidden door next to you. From the other side of that hidden door, you can hear muffled voices speaking. What would you like to do? I believe Shadowthorn is leading the charge right now.
Yeah, it's another hidden door. Have I checked for traps on this one?
You certainly can. Go ahead and roll me a thievery.
So that one.
Shadowthorn had a rough night, and he used up all his luck on the first door, so that's a nat one.
And that one. What's the total?
This is gonna be gross.
16.
Okay. No, that's you don't detect anything.
Or, sorry, that would be perception. Yeah, sorry, 16. Still,
Yeah. All right.
I'm still
Probably
crawling.
open the door.
Okay.
And
You.
I think I'm good, but I'm apparently not.
Well, you. Yeah. As far as
Looks
you know.
good to you.
Yeah. Okay.
Great.
Nobody else is
Pretty
checking.
confident after the last one, so.
No.
Okay. You slide open this door and you find yourself in a basement. And this basement has a laboratory, a alchemical laboratory.
Detect magic.
There are lots of excuse me. There are lots of books and potions and like beakers and heating implements, stuff like that. You can, and there's a staircase with a door leading to it. The door is open at the moment, and you can hear voices from upstairs.
Oh, Karkesh is interested in these potions and alchemical ingredients.
Okay.
And he will use detect magic and tell me what happens, and then he will do other things.
I guess I'll search the room. Like, can I make out the voices, or is it just muffled?
It's
Do you want me to roll perception on that?
yeah. Go ahead and roll some perception.
24.
24. It sounds like there's some sort of a negotiation going on. They're discussing some prices and some like names of herbs that you're not sure. You think you recognize a couple of the names, but you're not entirely sure.
Okay.
Okay. So, Shadowthorn, nope. Oh no, my brain.
Shadowpaw.
Karkash.
Karkash.
Is not even close to Shadowthorn.
I know, that's why I'm so embarrassed.
Good thing we muted that and cut that whole conversation out of.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
Cut for edit.
Go ahead and you can roll a perception check.
Perceptione.
Yes.
I am detecting magic.
Yeah.
And what does that do? Because it is heightened. I can pinpoint the source of the highest ranked magic.
Okay. Me.
Within a 5-foot cube.
Okay. Sounds good.
Perception is 19.
Okay.
Move us into the room so we can see it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sure thing. Just a moment. Okay.
So I know there's magic somewhere if there's magic.
There is some magic. Sorry.
You said there was potions, right? How many potions?
There are a bunch of potions that are on some of the tables in there. There's some bubbling at the moment. You can detect magic, and you
There's magic.
yeah, you can. There's some magical. It looks like the only quote unquote official magic items are some of the heating implements.
Oh. Karkesh will take the potions off of the heating implements.
Okay.
He will look for stoppers.
Okay. Yeah, you could find some.
He stops up the potions that are not still bubbling.
Okay.
He puts them in his bag and he takes the instruments.
There's a lot of stuff in here, so I don't think
Kyle, I
you'd
need
be
your
able to
bag.
do that.
Kyle.
Go ahead and
What are you doing?
can I get everybody to roll me a stealth? Because you're trying to stuff things into a backpack, I'm going to have...
I'm not helping with that.
That's fair. Karkesh, please take a -2 to your stealth.
Whoa.
But everybody's rolling a stealth?
Everybody is rolling a stealth.
Just rolled my second that one.
Stop.
Perfect.
Are you trying to find a new character?
Karkesh has cleared off the
one way.
implements. He's going to try and get those as the primary because they're the magic ones, right?
Yeah.
So his focus is on that, but he also wants all of it. So
Hey,
he'll
fair
take
enough.
everything he
No
can.
point to roll. Our stealthiest member rolled in that one, so.
I'm 19 on that. So
No, that's still
pretty
good
good.
enough. 26.
26.
So with the
Not too
-2, Karkesh has a 12.
Oh no.
Okay.
22 for me.
Drops instruments probably, or just banging against
Breaks
each
a
other.
potion.
No, not necessarily. But Karkesh picks up a piece, and like it just rattles a little bit, and abruptly you hear the voices from upstairs stop. What do you do?
We're made. Rush back into the.
I wait by the door for an ambush.
Karkesh.
Oh, interesting.
Karkesh will start shoving the instruments into his backpack. No more stealth.
More stealth.
He wants it.
Okay.
This is mine.
All right. Does anybody want to stop him or anything? No?
No stopping her.
That's true. Okay. You hear some thumping on the stairs, and a portly man comes rushing down. You probably have seen him around town. His name is Oliver. Oliver Potiker. He is an alchemist that lives in town. Particularly, Karkesh probably has seen him before. Shadowthorn, definitely, you know him. Actually, roll me a quick society, Shadowthorn.
What was his name?
Oliver.
Oliver.
Oh, we go 19, so plus my
There we go.
That dice is really loud.
society.
True.
I
Yeah.
can.
31.
31. Okay, yes. You, particularly because of your sort of connections, you know that this guy, he has some connections with the Bunyip Club, and he sometimes sells like mostly drugs, not necessarily
Like, like medication?
no, like he's
Drug dealer.
Yeah, he's a drug dealer. He also sells like legitimate stuff as well. He owns a shop. His nickname is Pillbug. And so Shadowthorn,
This is Walter White.
not quite.
His basement.
But he comes down. He comes down the stairs and what the heck are you doing in my basement? Who are? Wait, you're that.
What's
Expelliarmus.
going on? Where are we?
I cast a spell.
He sorry, wait, what? Cast a spell?
Yeah, I said Expelliarmus to indicate I am casting a spell.
Okay. What spell?
I have a wand of fear. I would like to cast it at him.
Oh gosh.
Oh no.
Okay.
At the same time, I want to grapple him and like by the throat.
What is going on?
Oh my goodness.
So your fear and then me intimidating him physically should give us a bonus.
Yeah.
Okay. So first, against fear, that is going to be a roll for. That's a will save, I believe. So he got a 31, or sorry, a 33. I presume that's a critical success.
33?
Yeah.
What does a wand use?
I think it just uses your like basic spell save.
Spell DC?
Yeah, I think that's what it uses.
Okay, then that would just be a success.
Oh, just a success.
Yeah.
Okay. So then, does anything happen?
I don't know. I don't know
think-
how fear works.
I think on. Okay, well, you look that up. Shadowthorn, you wanted to stand by the door and kind of ambush him, correct?
Yeah, I want to like grapple him, kind of.
Okay, so sounds good.
Not in the way that like I'm gonna kill you, but more like the forceful shove and the
Like
I'm gonna
push him up
intimidate- I'm
against the
gonna-
wall?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll me. We'll go with an athletics. So athletics versus his fortitude DC to shove him.
You can roll in this.
What do you got?
I have a 25.
25. That is hilarious. You are one short. You go to shove him. He
Shadowpot aids me for +1.
it's too narrow. I'm going to say no.
Okay.
You shove him, but he kind of startles backwards at the same time. So you just don't get quite the initial contact you're expecting. So you're still standing, like you don't fall or anything, but you just don't manage to get him shoved against the wall. And he's going to shout, "Help! Help!"
Wait.
As soon as we determine what fear does on a success.
Gives him a minus and then I succeed.
Well, if he becomes frightened, then that is correct.
Yeah, because you gave me a wand of fear, but I don't have like an easy access.
Fear does. If I add a condition, I'll
Here
tell
it
you what it does.
Oh, here we go. Here's the spell. I found this.
Yeah, success. They're frightened one. So that's so funny. That drops all of his things by one, meaning you slam him against the wall.
Let's go! See, that
my goodness.
combo, we
And,
got it.
As that happens, I'll
Nice.
step up and ask him, like, how come your shop connects to the pit?
I continue stuffing the instrument.
What's your business with the pit?
He
Answer me now! I slap him.
totally fair. He looks absolutely
I don't
bewildered.
actually slap him. But I do ask him. Like,
Yeah, he looks so bewildered. He's like, "What are you talking about? This is my shop. What are you doing here? How'd you get in here?"
is the secret door is still open, I think. And I'll point at it.
Mm-hmm.
That door leads to the pit. How come you have access to the pit?
He looks.
I like how I'm holding him and you're technically.
It should be actually technically the other way around.
I was gonna say the same thing, so it works. But I like it. I like it.
Yeah. But also
I'm holding him. You're just in his face.
He looks.
Maybe I'll aid a little bit with one hand. I don't know.
He looks kind of nervous, but he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not connected to any pit. This is my shop.
Sense motive.
Okay.
Which is a one-y thing.
We're doing normally it would be perception. The way I do it is society instead. So please roll at society.
It's not high, but this guy's a nobody, so it should be good enough. 17?
And it's against his
if he's bluffing, if he's trying to bluff, it's against deception. If he's
he does seem nervous about something, but you don't think he's lying.
Okay, he doesn't seem to know about this secret entrance.
Telling us the truth.
You certainly can give it a shot.
I want to aid him.
Yeah. Okay.
What's the DC for aid?
15.
I don't aid.
Okay.
I probably I don't know.
31.
31. Okay.
That's probably enough anyway.
31. So yeah, like that's demoralized. So he becomes even more nervous. He's like, look, I don't want any trouble. I don't know how you got into my basement. This is my shop. You're not allowed to be here. We're just about to close for the evening.
Can we drag him?
I grab,
drag him to the entrance and show him the entrance?
Yeah, I grab him, drag him there, and hold him forcefully by his collar and show him the door. Tell me about this.
You're telling me you don't know about this?
That's fair. Xavier, are you doing anything?
Shoot him with a crossbow.
Just loading it up.
Yeah, I'll just be holding my crossbow.
That could be intimidating enough.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Especially your damage.
I'm just amazed at how on the same page these two are
for
the first time, literally ever.
Probably.
I like this dark side that's coming out of you now.
It's not dark. It's not a dark side. I mean, you're in a basement. You're investigating the pit. This guy has access to the pit. It's like, I don't think it's evil. I don't think it's dark. We're investigating.
The anger of
we're investigating by breaking into his
it's
shop.
Like, how dare you have access to the pit and we had to...
And we had to walk?
Yeah.
You had to walk either way.
That's true, but we had to defeat, levels.
So what does he say once we show him the door?
Okay. He says, that's nothing. I don't use that for anything. And then he looks inside and he sees that there's the other secret entrance or the secret door, and you can see he pales a little bit and he's like, I don't know anything.
I believe him.
Yeah.
I had a 17 before, so.
You think he's telling the truth?
All right. You still seem a little, not fishy, suspicious, nervous about something. What's going on?
I have a group of armed strangers breaking into my shop just before closing.
That's fair. That's fair. That checks out.
We are taking you to
and he's stealing. And he points over at Karkesh, who's stuffing things into his backpack.
Can I make a roll for how well I put this in to my bag?
No, I think the moment we realize this is somebody from town, I think I'll also be like, Karkesh, that's not ours. Put that back. You're literally stealing right now.
No, this is part of the dungeon as I continue to put it in place. At this point, I want to see how quick I was able to do this, because I do have a net that I will become clumsy one in order to drag things out with.
Karkesh an intimidating glare with my command to... my intimidate is not high, so there's a high chance it won't do anything.
Sure.
And you can decide what you do with it. 15.
Yeah. Yeah, if you just want to try and net things and drag it into your backpack in just like a heap.
Yeah.
I think you can clear a table pretty easily.
Yeah, Karkesh is going to... He rolled a 13 on his will save, and he's got mad will specialties, so he glares back at you, but in a very weird way that he's just like, what are you doing? And then he will he's like, you're supposed to be helping me. This is valuable. And he starts to make his way up the stairs.
I'm going to leave him to it.
I kind of just ignore what Karkesh is doing, just expecting Karkesh things.
I am, but I'm trying. I'm trying. That's all I'm doing, and that's all as far as I'm gonna go.
I'm not armed. Like, shut.
We're
and I'm
gonna
making my way
take
up.
you to Hemlock so the truth will be beaten out of you.
Oh my gosh, this is a tyranny.
Yeah. I was not expecting this.
He hasn't really done a crime, Shadowthorn.
He is linked to the tunnel
That she doesn't know about.
I don't believe it.
You don't?
No.
Who does he work with?
He paled
Is he
at
the only
seeing
one?
the tunnel entrance. Plus, he had Darrow.
Yeah, because he didn't know about it. Okay, well,
No.
whatever.
I'm leaving this to Hemlock to sort out.
Who's upstairs?
That's fine. Okay. I think Hemlock should know about this passageway anyway, but...
And if he's telling the truth, well, Hemlock can deal with it. But
all right.
plus the fact I'm pretty sure some of the things down here are not legal to say.
Yeah, probably not.
My Shadowthorn's outraged for the fact that this is an entranceway from the pit, which wants to kill his town. And so, if this guy has anything to do with it, he's really.
What's our rating with the Bunyip Club?
I think it's like -2 or 3.
What's a few more?
So we're not really risking a good rating here.
It's -5.
Okay, let's make it 6.
Not enough.
This is where they will start attacking us.
I think that they'll outright like attack you at -15 or something.
Oh, we gotta do better.
But right now they're disfavorable, so they will. So there's some minor things that they will like encumber you.
So capturing a drug dealer in the act will help the town, so we should gain favor with the town.
Yeah, that's great.
See, Karkesh understood all of this. That's why he's taking the evidence.
So
I roll from Kyle.
Here's what I'm thinking for what Karkesh has been up to. There's no way you can fit the contents of this table into your backpack because all of your backpacks are full. You've got so much crap in there. So I'm thinking you take the net, you throw it over the table, and basically bunch it up into like an extra sack. And so you've just got a pile of beakers and tubes and all sorts of stuff. A bunch of it smashes when you knock it off the table, but for the most part, it's intact.
Yeah, for Karkesh, he focused on, so he took the net out of his bag.
Yeah.
And then would have shoved some of the more valuable stuff into the bag. And then he's like tying the net around his backpack and then dragging the backpack with the net. But he tried to keep the breakable stuff out of it. But yeah, if he has to like go backwards dragging a net, he is doing that.
Okay.
So he actually, I think with this is clumsy 1 and has a reduce of 10 speed. So he's only moving at 15 feet with this and cumbersome.
Okay.
That
sounds good.
He can't really carry much more, but he had room to carry a little, but not a lot.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense to me. All right. He's going to kind of stutter and stammer, and he's going to say, "Yeah, let's go talk to the sheriff. I'd like to tell him. I'd like to report a breaking and entering, theft. It's quite the problem in these parts at this time."
I started walking up the stairs.
Okay.
That's great because we work for him.
We'll see. Okay, so if you're willing to, if you're gonna take him to the sheriff, then we can just do that.
When we get up the stairs, is there anyone in there?
No, there's not. But what's going to happen? So he was in the middle of a transaction with somebody when you guys broke in. He heard the noise, and I think he sent them to get help. So as you guys are exiting the building, you have a couple town guards that rush up to you.
Oh, good. I could use some help here. This is very heavy. Help.
Oliver says, Guards! These people broke into my place of business, and they've stolen a bunch of my stuff.
That's not true at all. And I continue to go.
I have nothing to do
I'm
with
not
that.
defending the stolen stuff part, but
The guards stop abruptly because they know at least Kyle, and they're aware
They should
of all
know
the rest of you.
Shadowthorn too.
Yeah.
Because Shadowthorn's been.
They would know Karkesh. They would know of Karkesh.
Yeah.
He made a big scene a few
times. So they're quite confused, but they're like, is this true? Is this his?
This is loot from the dungeon.
No, it's not. It's from his basement. Let's go to Hemlock.
Dungeon.
Okay.
So I talk to the guards and be like, hey, we came up through a secret tunnel in his basement that's linked to all the attacks on the town.
They look at each other and they're like, yeah, let's talk to the sheriff.
Yes,
I don't
we
wanna
need to
deal with
examine this.
Okay.
Karkesh is carrying illegal drug evidence for us.
He's bringing the evidence to the sheriff.
Yeah, exactly. He's not stealing it. He's just making sure it didn't get covered up.
Sure.
Yeah, I want to make sure when I get accused of something, I'm not framed.
Copy that. Okay.
Yeah, Karkesh, if no one stops him, will just take it to the temple.
This guards will stop you.
No. If no one on our team stops us.
Yeah, the guards will try and stop
We're
you.
also going to stop you.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna take the bag from you, and I'm gonna take the bag from you,
Thank you.
and I'm gonna
This is
drag
very
it to,
helpful.
and I'm gonna drag it towards the sheriff.
Yes. Oh, good. Wait, I need to look at that more closely.
Nope.
There
we
is
do that
magic
later.
in it.
And I will holster it over my shoulder, so
Yeah.
you can't reach it.
Oliver is like quite irritated, obviously, and he's kind of occasionally mutters insults under his breath and like just really angry. But he's going to say to you, make sure you don't break anything else. Every single broken thing in there, I'm charging you for.
Right. So as I'm holding the bag over my one shoulder, I want to use the other arm to put around this man. Mm-hmm. Clearly, I'm hoping I'm a lot taller than him, but being like, "Don't worry, buddy. We're gonna sort this out in no time."
Yeah, you're definitely taller.
Don't you worry. And my grip will not be like, "Oh, we're friends." Like it'll be a sort of like a a controlling handshake.
Yeah.
Like, "Oh, I'm better than you. I'm stronger than you." You know the one that Trump
yeah.
does all the time. He pulls them in.
Yeah.
So that's sort of the way I'm around him, like clearly signaling, "Try me."
Yeah.
And I'm bringing up the rear with my crossbow.
Just out his back.
You're under arrest. You can keep your weapon.
Yeah.
Loaded crossbow.
Yeah.
Pointed at the Bunyip guy.
I mean,
Why not?
everybody here wants to go talk to the sheriff, so
Yeah,
the guards
let's
are
go.
like, yeah, I guess.
The new guy is on there. It's like, what? Is this normal?
Karkesh is going to cast Read the Air so that he can understand the situation because he feels like he missed something.
What?
Did Chase also miss something?
No, Chase understands. But yeah, he feels like he missed something, so he's gonna cast that, Read the Air. He's gonna get, which gives him a bonus to a society roll.
Okay. This is another episode of Chase makes up his own rules and does stuff.
That's such a D&D thing, too. Like, you just make up your own thing.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want.
Well, he does have a plus 17 to his diplomacy, and he's a master at diplomacy.
Wow.
But
He's going to
society,
be very good at whatever it is that he's doing.
society, he's only a 12, so 16 or.
You also
Yes.
you make up the DC as well?
I guess so, yeah.
Nice.
Okay, he understands that we're pretending to be guards to arrest this man, but he is clearly connected with the dungeon. So he will take out his some manacles out of his backpack now that he is free to not have to carry, and he doesn't really know who this guy is. He hasn't been to this shop before.
Yeah, that's fair.
He's gonna put manacles on him.
The guard is going to be like, that's not necessary. Put those away.
That is very strange of you.
I don't even know how to deal with this.
You are not doing a very good job of being a guard. You are supposed to put cuffs on criminals.
Oh, actually, that's a good point. And he'll see if he can take the manacles from you.
Karkesh goes, no, and he puts it on himself.
yeah,
Perfect. They're like, great. I'm glad we got that figured.
Puts it on himself.
All right, you guys continue. It is.
Did you fail or crit succeed your check? Because I get the feeling you did both.
Karkesh happens to have a pair of false manacles.
Oh, interesting.
So he's actually pretending to have arrested himself so
he
that they
made
don't
that
put
up, too.
real manacles on him.
Plots within plots, layers within layers.
This is becoming a side quest we didn't need.
Okay.
Everything with Karkesh is a side quest.
Yeah.
He sees
all
that
right.
he might be in trouble, so he wants to make sure that the manacles he's wearing, he knows how to get out of.
You know what? That makes a lot of sense, to be honest.
Hey,
All right, you guys. It's late evening, so
He also
the shops.
he would feel better if he could use them at some point. He's had them for a while.
Yeah, that's fair.
Let's move on.
The shops are closing. People are windows are being shuttered. Doors are being locked. A few people are giving you odd looks as you're quite the strange band.
Quite the crowd.
Yeah. But you make it to the sheriff's office. What's it called? To the barracks?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Guardhouse.
it would be the barracks. Whatever.
Shadowthorn's home?
He sleeps in the woods. Anyways, you make it there, and you can you find that Sheriff Hemlock is in at the moment. There's a bunch of guards posted. There's still the two people in jail at the moment.
All right, we put others in there too.
Yeah, you have Gerlunk.
Yep.
The goblin, the goblin lieutenant, and you have
The cultist priestess.
I don't know, something
No.
Issa.
Larcy.
Narissa.
No, it's not Narissa.
Lanunaria.
I think it started with an L.
Liminanabana.
I'm gonna have to look this up. But Sheriff Hemlock looks up as you guys all enter. He says, "Welcome back. What's this about?"
Do you have any water?
All right. So you want to take this?
Sure.
All right.
And
I dropped a bag in front of Hemlock.
Don't do. Oh, you
No,
probably
not drop it. Sorry. Yeah. No. I put it down gently because I do not want to pay for everything that's in there.
Smash.
the other lady in jail is Asmarelli.
Oh right.
She's still gagged, right? Because
No, she's not gagged.
Doesn't she have like a weird
She
verbal?
like cut her tongue.
Oh,
She did.
She's got a weird fire, like.
Yeah,
ability.
she's got the ability that where she can cut her tongue and let out spew of flaming
Oh, okay.
blood.
Okay.
But she hasn't done that apparently.
Because she doesn't have a knife, so that's good.
And also, it probably wouldn't get her out of the cell.
She just has to try
That's fair.
harder.
Yeah, bleed more. Anyways,
Hemlock, we have some information for you.
and Oliver says, "These people have broken into my shop, accosted me, battered me, stolen my items, destroyed some of my stock, and now they have the gall to try and arrest me for who knows what. Desna only knows."
Oh, are you okay? You said battered? I'll sarcastically look him over.
Kesh will do one word defense of us. This man is a liar.
Well,
There you go.
no, to be
go-
fair, I do believe him when he says he doesn't know about the pit. But
Yeah, the two guards chime in. They're like, "We were called by one of the customers and said that there was the sounds of breaking and entering, or somebody moving around in his shop. So it sounds like they did sneak in."
Shadowthorn will clear
So-
it up.
Hemlock, what happened was we have just come from the pit, but not through the roads,
Okay.
but an underground tunnel that has led right to his shop. The same thing, which we also came across Darrow in the tunnel, and this could be the same tunnel that a lot of the things from the pit that have come to harass this town. The goblins could have used it from back in the day.
Hmm.
This is highly concerning that he knows about this as an entrance, as a security breach into the town.
And he is
To be
making,
fair, I don't think he knew about it, but there is access.
he is making magic potions of an unknown sort. I need to study this.
That I don't know about. Hemlock. Yeah,
Yeah, that might be another issue you want to look
he
at.
might have been doing some bad drugs, hence why we brought the supplies so your investigators
That's why
can
we
look at
brought
that.
it. That's why we brought it.
Just
Right.
for the safety of the town, you know his reputation. He's not one of the good ones. But besides that fact, the more important thing is the security threat to our town.
He'll turn to Oliver. This true? I have no idea. They found some sort of tunnel. If you want to take their word for it, but I don't know what they're talking about. I don't know anything about this tunnel to the pit or anything like that.
Hence, he also paled when we showed him the door. He did know about this door.
That's not necessarily evidence for that.
Okay, so
I am an interrogator. I know these such things.
You didn't even roll a sense motive, so.
Sheriff Hemlock is going to say, Okay. Well, it sounds like you all have broken into his shop, assaulted him, and stolen his things. So I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to spend a little bit of time in a cell.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
No.
I say. Firmly.
I can spend...
Hand on my hilt.
That is also... It's a security breach.
You
For the
haven't
whole
even
town.
investigated, Sheriff. You're throwing us in there for a night.
Yeah, you
Because
need
we haven't even
to
checked
go
the
check out this. 'Cause
Karkesh wants to...
Do you dispute the fact that you broke into his shop, stole some of his things, and accosted him?
we just came through
I
a
haven't
random
stolen-
tunnel.
Yeah, we came through a tunnel, and we did not know we were going to end up in his basement, so I wouldn't call that breaking in. We interrogated him because we wanted to know why there was a tunnel leading to his basement. Not any more force than you or your guards would use. And we haven't stolen anything. And I glance at Karkesh.
Karkesh is going to roll in sense motive on the guard captain Hemlock.
Yeah.
He's being very suspicious too. Yeah. He like turns and looks at him of like, so I want sense motive.
Okay.
I don't know what that is, but I got a nat 1.
That's what you get for skipping that other nat one you'd
You-
rolled before.
You think that
No, that was to
he's-
take off the I was going to say that the manacles that he took off, he rolled a nat 1 to take them off sneakily, so he just took them off in front of everyone.
Still manacles. Anyways.
Uh,
Well, it's interesting too because we're at the like he's the one that called us to do this mission, right?
he asked you to investigate the pit.
Yeah. So his lack of concern for
Is concerning.
is concerning. Yeah.
Well, here's the thing: is that like he's dealing with two things at once. So you guys are saying he's connected to the pit, so he's like, okay, I can investigate that. But also, I can tell you stole stuff because there's a pile of the stuff right there, literally in front of me.
not-
So he's like, maybe
We're bringing evidence.
hang on, I'm just explaining what he
Oh,
from
okay.
his point of view. You guys haven't disputed that you were in his shop, that one of your group that you have decided to go with has stolen a bunch of his stuff
Brought evidence.
and brought it.
Evidence.
And so on the one hand, he's like, it sounds like you guys are in the wrong and there's nothing, and you're not disputing that. He wants to investigate this entrance to the pit.
Our dispute
100%.
though is that
Yeah.
it's not necessarily a break and enter; it's a finding of this passageway from the pit
And
to his basement.
That's fair.
So Kirk
But
Cash
there's
gets
still,
a night.
but there's still,
So-
there's still the issue
Yeah, yeah.
of stealing his stuff
Okay.
and attacking.
Wait, can we
So-
someone roll a convincing? Because I don't know how
We didn't
chemical
know who was
stuff, but
coming down.
Can you try to convince him that it was illegal drugs?
Yeah, well, see, so Karkesh hears him say that need to spend a night in a cell. He says, "Oh, I can't be in a cell, but I will study this and determine the nature of it right here." And so he basically, through diplomacy, is offering, "I will stay in the guardhouse with these goods to determine what they are,
Okay.
but I will not go into a cell." And he is going to do his diplomacy check for this.
Okay. Oliver is going to say, "You can't do that. This is my proprietary items from
Exactly.
my own shop. None of
What's his name?
Oliver. Oliver.
Look, Oliver, relax. If you're innocent, you'll be cleared up. No worries.
I am innocent, and I don't get. You don't get to bust into my shop, attack me, and then just take my stuff.
You weren't
find
attacked.
out
Where are
my
your
secrets,
wounds?
and
What's going on? You're
Secrets.
fabricating things. We are not.
Yes,
Where are
I'm-
your wounds? Where are your wounds? Show me.
he points to a slowly appearing bruise on his chest from where Shadowthorn slammed him against the wall.
Wow.
I'm proud of that. So
Okay, well, that's certainly a little awkward. All right, Sheriff. Look, I'll say this: we'll gladly wait here, with not in a cell, but we'll wait here for you to go over there, check things out, and then come back, and then we can keep talking. As of right now, you're just taking his word and our word for it.
He says, "I'd love to investigate, but you will be spending time in the cell until I can investigate. This is not. I understand that you may think our relationship gives you special privileges. It does not."
All right. In order to not further antagonize the sheriff, I will hand over my weapons to the guards.
Okay, sounds good. He's going to say, "Oliver, I would like to investigate this. Would you mind showing us into your shop? And he says, yes, I don't know anything about this, but if it's something connected to the pit, I would prefer to not have it.
May I suggest, Sheriff, you take one of our own with you, so that we can avoid any fabrication that might happen, and then we have to trust your word over his. Take Xavier with it.
Yeah, he thinks for a second. He's like, Xavier, you've been an investigator for a long time. Yes, I think that's a reasonable thing to do. Would you mind accompanying me?
Sure.
All right.
Nice. Karkesh will not go into a cell. If they try to put him in, he will attack.
We'll wait with guards, though. They can just guard us.
He is offered to wait studying.
We'll stay in the compound.
I think we're just pissing the sheriff off.
Yes. Actually, if you're willing to give up your arms, then he's just like, just stay here, and that's fine. But he will say that you're not allowed to monkey around with his stuff because, one, that's an invasion of his privacy, and even if there is something going on, that's inadmissible because you got that in a illegitimate way. So they wouldn't be able to use that as evidence of wrongdoing.
To which I then try to convince them, oh, well, some of these things aren't his and they are mine that I took out of my bag. I will simply shift that around. And as I do that, I will study it. He has to claim which potions are his and mine.
I don't like that. Roll me a diplomacy check and we'll see what happens.
Oh, yay. I'm glad I saved my hero point.
Yeah. What do you got?
That's cocked. Is it? Okay. I'm going to hero point that.
Okay. All right.
Hey. So, diplomacy, master, and I get a 35.
Ooh, that's pretty good. Okay, I think they'll say, so long as they look at Karkesh and Shadowthorn, so long as they're willing to kind of vouch for him, then they'll be like, that's fine.
Shadow. My finger on my head, like,
okay,
yeah.
And I'll sit in a chair, disarmed, closing my eyes.
Something to be aware of, though, is Karkesh is kind of the only actual spellcaster in this area.
Yeah.
These are clearly magical things, and there's potions involved. So, and he is a respectable cleric citizen of the town. He hasn't actually
that's a little loosely defined.
Yeah, like he's actually held in decent regard.
Yeah.
Like his word saying that there's something suspicious, there's something weird here, can't just be out of hand dismissed. And with such a good diplomacy too, he should have an element of they're like, you know what? A priest wouldn't steal. They don't know, but he hasn't classified this as stealing. It was connected to the dungeon.
Yeah.
It's all fair game. He wants to see what it is.
I get that. I think that they'll, like I said, they'll allow you to like move
and investigate it and like sort it between the different things.
They'll allow you to sort, but if you're going to open anything up, they're going to have problems.
Yeah, like he's looking like it's instruments, right?
Yeah, if you're just examining things, that's fine.
Yeah, he's examining, and he's being very meticulous in how he stacks things.
Okay, sounds good.
Because it takes time.
Yeah, I'm interested in the dialogue.
Yeah, so Xavier and Sheriff Hemlock, you, along with one of the guards and Oliver in this case, you go back to his shop. He goes down, and Oliver's like, and this is where they slammed me against the wall, and that's the table that they stole all my things from, and this is apparently maybe they dug through the wall or something. I don't know how they managed to get in here, but here they go. And Hemlock looks over at Xavier and says, "Is this true? What are you saying?"
This is the door that we saw on the other side, that we came through a door that leads directly to the pit. So come over here and look at this.
Okay.
And this is where the story begins.
All right. We'll see a bit more of what's going on with that at the beginning of next episode. Thanks everyone for listening.
Oh my goodness.
Every time we come back to town, there's chaos.